seeing him face to face, but not to his disciples, because physically speaking, he was not present with them. But they never really saw themselves as having lost all physical contact with him, and continued to experience his presence. Jesus gave them the command to go and preach. Today we celebrate the Ascension of our Lord, celebrate the 40 days after Easter, which actually is always on Earth Thursday. But since many of us cannot gather together for prayer on Thursday, the feast is transferred to Sunday. That's why we celebrate it today. So he gave his disciples a mission to fulfill. There is the duty of the Christian community to evangelize, that is to communicate the life vision, and is contained in the New Testament and in the Gospels. This mission is not simply the responsibility of the clergy or of the religious men and women. It is the duty of every member of the Christian community. The Church has the task of healing. The Christian is not simply concerned with the soul. The whole person needs to experience the effects of salvation in spirit, mind, feelings, body, and in the surrounding environment. Jesus himself spent a lot of time healing the sick, healing souls, hearts, and bodies. Jesus promises that the Spirit will be given to the disciples. This is not to be a political power or economic power. Again, it is not a power simply vested in the hierarchy. It is the power shared by all that comes from a clear vision of what life should be. Special power then comes from the heart that gives people strength in time of weakness, hope in times of fear or despair, a power that above all gives meaning to life in all situations. And finally, the Christian community does not do this alone. He told them, I will be with you always until the end of time. And that's where Jesus is always with the church, with his disciples, his followers. This lovely feast of Jesus' Ascension reminds us that we too will have our own resurrection, when God will raise our mortal bodies and make them like his own in glory. When every tear will be wiped away, and we shall see our new Lord face to face. Interesting to notice that a church that was built remembering the Ascension of Christ, called the Church of the Ascension, but is now a Muslim mosque.
Ang ganda ng kulay, oh.
Pumunta kayo doon, nagpastan kayo, Shin?
Naglakad po kami.
Malapit lang sa ito?
Ande, nag-bus 5 kami ng ano, yung minibus.
Ay, sigurado mo na yan, para hindi na next time hindi na ako